how did you prepare for your interview? Mariam, like I have some questions listed out that we can go over, but I want to understand your perspective of interviewing. I was really bad at interviewing, and then I thought that I would really do terrible at it. But you actually told me no. You said, Mohammed, you'll be fine. You just have to practice. Tell me more about that.
Well, I think the biggest myth about interviews out there is people think you're either a good interviewer or you're not. And I think that's not true at all. I think you can be taught to be a good interviewer. It's a skill that can be picked up, and it's a skill that only gets better with practice. As far as dental school interviews go, the most important thing to realize is dental school is a very conservative school. So everything from the moment you step in through those doors, what you're wearing, how you're looking and presenting yourself, your demeanor and how genuine you are to the people you interact with, not just the interviewer, but the other interviewees, the peers all around you, the staff, the security guard at the front, all of that is adding to how you're going to be perceived on the day of your interview and how your interview is going to go, because it's going to determine your mood. So once again, it's very important to be aware of yourself and know what your mood is going to be. You cannot go in there with sweaty palms, shaking, thinking you're being interrogated. It is not an interrogation. You have to understand the psychology of the interviewer. They want to get to know you. They do not want to intimidate you. They literally just want to know if you're the kind of person that they would like to be stuck with for the next 4 years in their school, because you're going to work together.
Right. And the most important thing is that, getting to know people during the interview it gives you a huge advantage over other people. Like, for example, that security guard let's say you were stuck in the lab while you're in that dental school, and you don't know anyone, but the security guard knows you, so he lets you in or he lets you out. Something like that. It always helps you out at the end.
Exactly. You never know who is going to come in useful at what stage in life, which is why my personal philosophy is just to be very nice and friendly to everyone. You're looking to make friends. You're not looking to make enemies. No one is.
Right. Go ahead.
So my other thing about interviews was, going off of what you said, not only do they help you later in life, but they help you on the day of. You just made a friend. So even though you can't bring your friends from back home with you can't bring your college friends in your pocket, you can become friends at the interview. So when you're really freaking out and you're up next and all these questions are running through your mind, talking to your new friend is going to ease your nerves. Just within the short term too, it's helping you. It's helping you become more relaxed as an individual. It's getting your vocal cords all lubricated and ready to start talking. It's giving you things to talk about, discussing current affairs. It's opening you up a little bit. And interviewers see that. They see that you're relaxed and you're friendly and you seem like you fit in. And what they always say, dress for the job you want, not the one you have. If you look like and you're dressed and acting and talking like you already go to school there, you're going to go to school there. If you see it and you embody it, the interviewer is going to see it. Oh, this girl looks like she belongs at Penn. She looks like she really belongs here. How could I not take her?
Right. And you bring up a really interesting point. You know why? Because you said dress like or act like you're already in this school. And
Exactly.
that's a really valid point, because Penn was my home school for undergrad. I knew most of the dental students, or at least I knew a bunch that I could always look at and smile during the interview. That really helped me. I didn't know as many people in, let's say, UCSF or Pittsburgh. So what I did was basically reach out to students there who already, I found them through, let's say, LinkedIn, or from some clubs that I was really interested in dental school. And I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm going to be interviewing there. I wanted to chat with you for 10-15 minutes if you could help me out, right? That was a really good way of getting to know people that you're not attending an undergraduate school of. I think thinking that you're already in that school really helps you out, because it puts you in the mindset that this is just a formality for me. I'm already in the school and this is just a formality. I think a lot of the students don't have that mentality. They're going into the interview scared. They're thinking, oh, am I going to get in, or what am I going to respond when the interviewer throws some curveball at me? Having that edge over other people really makes you comfortable and less stressful during the interview.
That's excellent. In fact, that's exactly what I was saying. In fact, it makes you more likable too.
Right.
It makes you seem like you belong there. Like, the funniest thing with me, and I do this all the time, I go to different cities, and I guess it's the way I'm hanging out or the way I'm standing, but I always look like a local. Like people will come up to me and ask for directions in San Francisco or New York, and I don't even live there, or DC or Philly, and I'm just like, I'm not exactly a local, but I could look it up for you on the phone. So you should always just have this aura about you that you just look like a local. Like if it wasn't, if you were in scrubs, you should look like you go there. But the fact that you're dressed nicely is the only tell that you're not a student at that school.
Yep.